Okay, a couple of other things to bring your attention to on this Wednesday. What is it, February 13th already? Holy moly, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so guys, get ready for that. Should be fun, as we like to say, in the world of romance, and you're talking to Lothario here. 1-855-885-3947. That's 1-855-88-LEWIS. Now, the president's speech was just a laundry list of liberal talking points. And as I've tried to tell you people, forget about compromising with the left. You must defeat the left. Forget about reaching out to the left. You must obliterate the left. You must do to them what they are trying to do to the Republicans and or conservatives, delegitimize them. You can't go halfway. You can't meet them in the middle. You've got to win the debate. You've got to prove to the American people that these people are socially, ethically, economically, and I would argue morally bankrupt. So it was not a surprise to me that the president was talking about gun control. He was talking about climate change, more Solyndras. He was talking about increased taxes. He was talking about more regulations. He was talking about minimum wage. And he had the audacity to say, well, if we raise the minimum wage to $10, more people will have money, and therefore more businesses will get more customers. Does anybody think things through anymore? Does anybody connect the dots anymore? I think it was John Stuart Mill who first pointed out the absurdity in taking a man's inventory, taking a man's income, only promising it back to him in the form of a customer. And I'll tell you why this is so absurd. If the government takes $10 from you, and you're a businessman or woman, and they give it to somebody else who then comes into your shop with the $10, well, what do they do with it? They don't give it back to you. They buy something with it. Let's say they buy something you have on the shelf that costs you $8. You're not getting your $10 back. You're out inventory. You're out the $8. So I'm taxed $10, and the only way I get it back from a customer is to give them half my inventory. I just lost my inventory. How is that going to help business? If there's anything that is widely agreed upon in the world of economics, it is supply and demand. It is that price controls bring shortages, and price ceilings or floors bring surpluses. If you set a minimum wage of $10, $15, $20, that's setting a price floor, right? That means you're going to have a surplus. In this case, you have a surplus of labor. That's called unemployment. Nobody is going to employ an unskilled young person. When you take a look at all of the costs of employing somebody, it's going to be a penalty for Obamacare. It's going to be $10 minimum wage. You're going to have payroll taxes of 6-7%. You're going to have workers' comp insurance. All the rest. You're looking at $15, $16 to employ somebody today when this particular kid applying for the job can't produce $16 worth of revenue for you per hour. So what's going to happen? You're going to hire him, and he's going to go out and produce $5 an hour of revenue, but you got to pay him $16. Who is going to do that? Well, the government would, but who in the private sector? Minimum wage hikes cause unemployment amongst the most low-skilled people, the people who absolutely need a leg up. If they did not, our minimum wage would be $100 instead of $10 or $7. It's as simple as that. Now, it's true, minimum wage don't hurt someone that's skilled. If I'm already getting paid $30 an hour and the minimum wage is $10, no problem. The cruel hoax of the minimum wage is it hurts the very people who need that first job, that first leg up, who don't have the skills, who could learn them on the job, but I'm not going to hire you if you're a losing proposition. So that's why teenage black unemployment is what? 40, 50, 60% right about now? That's a good idea. Add a minimum wage to that. And the president's defending this in Asheville, North Carolina today? You've got to be kidding me. So you've got the president followed by Marco Rubio. Who came out on top? The guy with the dry mouth or the guy with, well, I'm not going to say, the president of the United States. 1-855-885-3947.